McCarran. I'm speaking to you from Loyola on the Potomac, the retreat house there. This year on the Feast of the Ascension, it's on May 24th, the readings remind us what we are to do now that Jesus has gone to the Father to prepare a place for us. In the Gospel, Matthew describes Jesus sending his followers to make disciples of all nations. If that sounds daunting, we should be comforted by Jesus' final words in Matthew's Gospel. He says, "Behold, I am with you always until the end of the age." And keep in mind, Jesus is talking to disciples whom Matthew has just described as full of doubts. If you, like the first disciples, have doubts or misgivings about your ability to act just as Jesus did, to act like perfect disciples, it might help to imagine yourself standing with those first disciples after Jesus had been taken up out of their sight. In the Acts of the Apostles, Luke says, while they were looking intently at the sky, suddenly 2 people dressed in white stood next to them, and they asked them, "Why are you standing there looking at the sky? Jesus has been taken up to heaven, and he'll return, just as certainly as you saw him go." Those messengers from God, were assuring them of the same promise Jesus had made to them. He said, "The Father will raise me from death, not so I can keep living life here on earth, but to be united with him forever. When I'm raised to the Father, I'll still be with you, by sharing the same divine spirit I share with the Father. I want you to share this truth with everyone you meet." Do you think we need help with that task? Of course we do. So we ask the Spirit to give us that help.